Hey everyone, it's Ryder from Skip. It's Wednesday, November 10th. I have a great video for you today. I'm going to talk about SBA funding both for EIDL loans and EIDL grants. There was a webinar today with the SBA with some new information if you're still waiting for a loan or a grant, or could use one for your business or for yourself as an independent contractor. There's billions of dollars left. I'll give a quick update there, especially some lingering questions many of you have, and a brief U.S. economic look. U.S. inflation hits a 30-year high. Consumer prices jump 6.2%. That's a worrisome sign, especially ahead of the holiday shopping season. You know, Black Friday is just a couple weeks away. I'll talk about what that means for you for the upcoming weeks as we get into the holidays. If you do two things today, give this video a like. It tells YouTube that this is an important video. And if you're new, subscribe and join our community, because tomorrow I'm doing a YouTube live Q&A to answer your funding questions. Subscribe today so you get an alert when we're about to go live tomorrow. It's going to be in the afternoon. We're aiming for around 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, and we'll start to do these regularly. Also, big announcement. This is the first time I am mentioning it in a YouTube video. We have VIP level one-on-one support that up until today has been invite only. I'm announcing it today for the first time. What does that mean? It's basically a level deeper than our premium ongoing service, where we will help review your funding documents in detail, whether it's for the EIDL loan, grant, or other loans or other grant applications. Will help you apply. Basically, it's a bit more handholding, which many of you have expressed interest in. It's the VIP service right here. 5 spots left. We may open a few more spots next week because it does take us a lot of time. But if you're a sole proprietor or business who could really use help, really use that extra funding, and want more assistance, feel free to check it out. Go to helloskip.com/join. You'll see the 3 different options. Just go to the VIP before the slots fill up. I'll leave the link right below. So there was an SBA webinar earlier today, lots of important information, and you're getting this hot off the press. We haven't even published this blog post yet. So I'm going to go through a few different questions that came up. Number 1, can gig workers like Uber drivers apply for the EIDL loan? Many of you know the answer is yes. We're just re-emphasizing it because we know there's so many independent contractors out there who still don't know about these EIDL loans. This post will be up on our blog and app shortly, and we have a link how to fill out the form as an independent contractor. How does the SBA determine my total EIDL loan amount? We've put up a few different tools, including an EIDL loan calculator, which is on the Skip dashboard. But the short of the long is 2019 gross revenue minus 2019 cost of goods sold times 2 gives you your total eligible loan amount. Okay, timing. How long should you expect to receive EIDL funds? For loans less than 500K, it's around 2 to 3 weeks. For above 500K, the wait is a bit longer. The average they're saying now is 45 days for their funds to be dispersed. I'd love to hear in the comments, for those of you still waiting for EIDL funds, how long have you been waiting for? I know many of you have been waiting months and months. Which address do I write on the 4506T form if you're having to fill it out again to authorize the SBA to get your tax transcript? The address you use must match your business address from 2019, and that should be on your tax return from 2019. Another question, can I use the EIDL loan to buy a new vehicle if the vehicle is pivotal to my business? The answer is yes. If you would normally purchase a new vehicle to replace an old one, that is considered a normal operating expense. The COVID EIDL loans cannot be used to expand your business, but can be used for operating expenses. So you can replace an old vehicle. You can't get a fleet of 10 cars as a general rule of thumb. Now, this is a big one that was re-emphasized on the webinar today and I talked about on Monday, answering the question, can you still apply for the targeted EIDL $10,000 grant, aka advance? The answer is yes. The SBA told us on the webinar today that they do, in fact, have plenty of money left. They will not run out of money, even though the infrastructure bill took around $20 billion from the targeted EIDL advance pot of money. They still have billions left. If you want grants, if you want a friend to get a grant, you can go to covid19relief.sba.gov. Can you apply for multiple EIDL loan increases? The answer is yes. You are able to request multiple increases up to your total eligible loan amount. The best way to request is through your EIDL portal. You can use the slider to select the new amount you would like. You can also email COVID EIDL increase requests at sba.gov. What source does the SBA use to check my credit score? The SBA uses Experian Vantage Score 3.0. So those are some of the highlights. Big shout out to Dan on our team who attended the webinar and put up these important FAQs. And later this week, I'll be talking about more grant opportunities. We had over 1,000 people yesterday go to our new grant opportunity that we mentioned. So if you want to find out about these opportunities, first, another reason to subscribe here and then go check out our website. Okay, on the economy, inflation 30-year high, consumer prices up 6.2%. These increases are affecting everything from groceries to cars due to persistent supply shortages and strong consumer demand. Depending on where you go grocery shopping, some of you may be noticing this. The shelves aren't fully stocked. These supply chain shortages continue to be a major issue. So the 6.2% increase between this October and last October was the fastest 12-month pace since 1990 and the 5th straight month of inflation above 5%. More of the higher cost areas include new and used autos, gasoline and other energy costs, furniture, rent, medical care. Food prices both for groceries and dining out also rose. Prices fell for airline fares and alcohol. As a result of this news, U.S. stocks fell today. Bond prices rose. This inflation surge is complicating the Federal Reserve's strategy to start unwinding the easy money policies, all those bonds that they've bought up, which they say they're starting to taper off this month. Here's how the stocks look today. The Dow, S&P, and NASDAQ are all down. So back to how this is complicating the Federal Reserve. Yields on shorter-term U.S. government bonds rose today, suggesting that the Federal Reserve may try to taper quicker and raise interest rates even quicker because of the inflation and consumer price increases. That's the quick economic news today and some lingering SBA EIDL questions that many of you have had. Don't forget, announcing this for the first time today, VIP support will help you go through your forms, applications, both for loans and grants. Go to helloskip.com/join or click the link in the description. Got a live video coming tomorrow and so much more coming. Thanks for tuning in and liking this video. Go follow us on Instagram as well. We're at hello.skip. Most importantly, stay well, stay healthy, and I'll see you tomorrow.